What's up, my fellow metalheads? Welcome to another edition of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach, the show where we break down killer tracks, killer riffs, great musicianship, and when we check out some great killer music. Tonight on the episode, we are diving into 1988's Mad Mad World by Christian metal pioneers Sacred Warrior off their album called Rebellion. But before we check out Mad Mad World by Sacred Warrior, please like, subscribe, click that bell to be notified of all the epic episodes of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach so you do not miss out ever. Go ahead and make sure you click on my link to the merchandise store. Check out some cool hats, get yourself some cool gear. Also, don't forget to leave some comments so we can continue to build the channel. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host on this righteous metal journey, Steven, the Metal Coach Holly. And on tonight's episode, we're diving into Mad Mad World by Christian metal pioneers Sacred Warrior off the 1988 album Rebellion. But before we check out the tracks, let's introduce this great band. You have Ray Parra on lead vocals, Bruce Swift on lead guitars and rhythm guitars, Steve Watkins on the bass, Tony Velasquez on the drums, and you have Rick Macias on the keyboards. So let's sit back, let's crank it up, let's rock out, let's check out Mad Mad World from Sacred Warrior. Let's go right now. Wow, this song, hearing it again, reminds me of why I kind of gravitated toward this band when I first heard them. This song is heavy, it's melodic, it's anthemic, and just epic and brilliant in so many ways. If you love old school Queensryche and you love Iron Maiden, you will love this band. Let's get right into it. Let's go. All right, guys, we cannot start this song without really talking about the vocals of Ray Parra. Ray absolutely soars on this track. The guy's got this intense mid to high range that reminds me of Jeff Tate from Queensryche, but with a little bit more grit in his vocals, and that's my opinion. His vibrato is powerful, and the way he controls his falsetto screams is just next level in my opinion. You feel the emotion, and you feel what he's singing, and there's a lot of conviction behind the way he sings, and I love it. This is the kind of vocals that you should have been filling stadiums with, and one of the reasons that, in my opinion, he is a Christian metal legend because of the way he sings. Man, Ray, I've never said this to you, but great freaking job. I love it. Good stuff. All right, let's talk about the chorus a little bit. Man, I think this chorus is melodic, it's hooky, it is written to lift you up, melodically climbing as it goes. It is powerful. It has a lot of energy to it. It is anthemic. You'll have your hands in the air. You'll be singing along. You'll be doing some heavenly headbanging. And man, when Ray sings in that chorus, he doesn't just sing it. He declares the words, "Mad, mad world." His vocals soar with a sense of urgency on this particular part in the chorus. Man, he hits those high notes with a lot of passion and energy and emotion. Going back to what I said earlier, he's one of the best ever in the Christian metal genre. Just freaking brilliant. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this song back on. Let's check out some more of it, and I'll come back and I'll give you my thoughts and comments, and then we'll continue to break down this terrific song by Sacred Warrior called Mad, Mad World. Let's go. Okay, man, awesome so far. So, great song. Let's talk about the rhythm section of Steve Watkins on bass and Tony Velasquez on the drums. I tell you what, Steve Watkins holds it down on the bass. And let me tell you, his tone is killer. I feel a lot of 80s metal bands buried their bass in the mix. And one of the biggest ones that I thought always did that was Stryper. They always buried Tim Gaines for some reason. I really wish they would have pulled him out more during the 80s. But let's get back to this song. And that's not the only evidence of that. There's a lot of bands that did that for some strange reason. But not here. You can really feel his bass playing, and it really locks in with the drumming, and it really just adds a lot of melodic feel to the song. There's a lot of groove to it. His bass playing is thick, it's beefy, adds a lot to the bottom end, and I think it's just freaking brilliant. He is one of the best in the Christian metal industry, in my opinion. Up next in this terrific rhythm section is drummer Tony Velasquez. This guy is a machine on this song. He's got that perfect mix of power and finesse. He keeps everything tight and energetic. The double bass work is brilliant. He just keeps things interesting, in my opinion. And I love how he's throwing in those unexpected fills, and he's not overplaying. He's keeping time, and he's doing a wonderful job doing it. And I think him and the bass player, Watkins, are just a brilliant rhythm section together, and they do a terrific job. Man, they are great. All right. We cannot forget about the keyboard player on this song, and his name is Rick Macias, and he really just adds a lot of that atmospheric layers that give Sacred Warrior their unique sound, that gives them almost that Queensryche-ish type sound, in my opinion. It's not overpowering, but it gives the song that cinematic feel. And if I'm telling you what, this is how you use the keys in metal, tastefully, adding depth, without stealing the spotlight of the song. You can hear it, and it really just adds a lot of depth and quality to the track. Great job. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving along the song. I think we're about to get into the solo part, and which is always my favorite part of any song we do on here on Metal Nights. So let's get to it. Let's get to rocking. Let's check out the rest of the song. Let's go. All right, man, I loved it. Now for my favorite part, of course, let's talk about the guitar work. Or let's talk about Bruce Swift here a little bit. Man, he's an absolute shredder on this song. I love that opening riff. It's razor sharp. It's melodic. It's got that classic 80s power metal feel to it. Absolutely love the tiny little solo lead tricks that he throws in. Those little licks that he throws in are just brilliant. When he does it, the way it's melodic, the way it is, he really gives that Queensryche feel to the song. And then, man, you get the solo. It is killer. It is technical. It's melodic. It's long. You have killer phrasing. You get that Malmsteen and Rhodes neoclassical nods in the solo. And in the solo, man, you just get killer runs up and down the fretboard. You get some sweep picking. You get some tremolo work at the end. And man, there's just so much going on, and it's long, and I love it. It is great, fabulous work. Man, what a brilliant freaking solo. All right, guys, in my opinion, Mad Mad World is just a master class in melodic power metal. Sacred Warrior has everything that you want to hear in a great band. You have great Christian lyrics, insane vocals, killer guitar work, great rhythm section, and just those atmospheric metal keys that just make it even better. In my opinion, it is just criminal how underrated this band is. They should have been even better and bigger than they were. The only thing that they didn't get that was because they were a Christian band, and that's criminal in my opinion. So here's my challenge to you. If you love great power metal and you're looking for something with a positive message and something that is just as good as Queensryche, Iron Maiden, and Crimson Glory, go listen to the rest of this album, Rebellion, and go check out the rest of their catalog. Trust me, you will not regret it. They are that good, and they are brilliant. I love this band and always have. So there you go, guys. Mad Mad World by Christian metal pioneer Sacred Warrior. Tell me what you think of Sacred Warrior and this track, Mad Mad World, by dropping a comment in the comment section before you leave so we continue to discuss this great Christian metal band. And just a reminder, guys, before you leave today, please like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when new shows are released so you never miss some of the best metal reactions on YouTube. For more of The Metal Coach, please check out and subscribe to my X, TikTok, and my Instagram by clicking on the links in the description page. And while you're there, click on the links to my merchandise store and look at the new hats that just came in. Man, they just dropped $20. Go get yourself something to support the channel, show your metal side, and to promote the Metal Coach a little bit on the internet. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight, and remember to keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today. Keep that metal flame burning. Keep the faith. Never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. Keep it metal, and I'll see you guys really soon. Take care, guys.